Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Hello, Sir Necroman. Welcome. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hello, Guts. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Don't do that, Blue Sticker. That's scary. Give someone a heart attack. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I want to have a heart attack on stream. We can have that. That's only reserved for off stream. Off stream activities. For the content, right? True. You know what? True. That would against TOS. Shit. But yeah, I'd probably get kicked off YouTube. I'll get only a slap on the wrist on Twitch, if that. And if I'm lucky, I'll get a slap on the wrist on like a couple day, suspension, and then I'll hit it big because it'll break news. And then I'll become big and popular after I come back. That's how it works, right? So big coffin, nah. If you survive, I can only plan for me surviving. If I don't survive, there's no point in planning. So I'll plan for surviving, and then we go from there. Because obviously I don't care what happens if I don't survive. So last night, I played around a little more with the whole freaking hold attack thing, and I got it working the way I wanted it. I think there was something still that I wanted to tweak, but the hold attack dash I think is working now. I say that, but watch when I pull it up today to show it will not work, because that is usually the way things are. Yep. Also, actually, there's no also. That's it. Also, Unreal. Oh, also, I got the freaking test in. That's the other thing. I remember that thing I called the title of the stream. The test for Unreal came in. I don't really want to do it. It's like 60-minute test. I'll probably fail. So it's like, do I want to waste 60 minutes? That's kind of the logic I'm using. It's like, do I want to waste cram for that C++? I don't think there's any C++, although I am doing the tech art section. I don't know. Technical artist thing. Maybe he's going to ask me C++ questions. I don't know. Should I get ChatGPT ready for any C++ questions? Ask me a syntax with ChatGPT. What's the... It is timed though, so I probably don't. I don't have that. Grok, true. Get them all open just in case. Probably take way too long to do that. But no. I'll probably try it over the weekend. Try doing it over the weekend. We'll see. That's my guess of when I'll attempt it. But basically, I have 3 attempts within 90 days. So get ready for me to tell you guys that I wasted 3 hours of my life with no results. I mean, that probably is, you know, relatively normal for me. I waste a lot of time with no results, so I guess it, you know, it shouldn't be any surprise. But we'll find out soon enough. So couple of things. So it works sort of. There is a problem that I cannot solve. Do you see how it stops there now? So this isn't even something I have control over. So this is literally it triggering trigger despite me doing the cancellation and me letting go of the button and pressing it again. It does not reset the time. So the other thing is, if I look around, it's fine. But sometimes when I do that, when I at the moment of dashing, it sometimes doesn't disappear the arrow, you can see. So I need to fix the arrow disappearing and somehow work around the whole problem of just input actions, I guess. But what I did was here I flushed the input, I cleared the timer, and then I removed the tag that I had that I forgot about. Hey, Z Positive, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Tell you how I can put all of this on dash start. Really? Just do all of this on dash start here. There you go. I'm doing all right. Hey, it's Kronek. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. From the bottom of an elevator shaft. What's it like down there? Is it dirty? You probably are finding a lot of keys down there. There are probably a good amount of keys. I'm gonna guess. Probably some credit cards. Probably been canceled. So what we need to do is what? What do we do? Here, this set visibility. Theoretically should happen immediately. But it doesn't, effectively. Somehow the visibility is not set. Well, let me rephrase that. The visibility is not. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting to check. Does this work? No. What I just tried to do doesn't work. You see the light at the end? You're going to move towards it. I mean, is it at the end or is it above you? I imagine it's above you. You gotta jump. Don't hit your head, though. Don't hit your head. I said the value. You know what I need to, what I can do? Instead of doing this here, I'm gonna leave that there. I can do it here as well. Maybe. Oh? No. Why is it sometimes like flashing like this? And sometimes it's fine. I think what's happening is it's going here. Well, no, it would be right? Yeah, it shouldn't be going here. So what we can try doing is tag. I think that will stop that from happening. Yeah, that was weird. Oh, okay. So, yeah, no, that doesn't work. Because the way of it's set up. I would need to do what? I basically need to do a new tag, probably. And call it hold attack. What is this? What is this little strip of light? Jerk of a light. Jerk of a light. Try to duplicate. Thank you. So we can do action dot attack hold. Okay, we'll do action dot attack hold. And then we'll say we cannot do it if... Oh, we cannot do it when it's ready attack. Hold on. So I might... Why is it then... Why is it doing it? This adds ready attack. And this says cannot do it when ready attack. Or if rotated cursor's not on, stun is not on. Frozen, defeated. And I turn. Gameplay tags seems complicated for you? I mean, they're just imagine it as a big list of booleans. That's all it is. Just a list of booleans, nothing else. So it should be here. Attack, ready to attack. Should we not? This should be printing false. It is. It is printing false. This is printing true. So that means it's going from here, isn't it? Yes. So I see. Well, no, wait, hold on, no. Okay, so I can make it so he doesn't rotate. But wait a second. But I'm still setting WSD directional. I'm just not setting directionality here. But this is still being set. So why then? Plug that back in. Now I just can't dash. What? That's because, let me turn off the cost. So, why am I dashing forward still? Why is this not working? $45. Hey Zebra, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Well, he's not. I mean, he is and he isn't rotating. I'm confused. Why is... I'll put this back. If I keep going in the same direction, will it keep print? It should print the same value every time. If I keep pressing like SD 360 360 360 so it is saying the right value. This is correct. But it's not doing anything. Why is this not doing anything? It says true. It says it does. It does it. Instead of this, I want to try something else. Create make rotator. Make rotator. Okay, this, and then get forward vector from that. I'm just gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. Oh my god, that works. That works really well. Oh, fuck you. Fuck all of you. Oh my god. This part still that part still needs to be fixed, but goodbye. Just all of that. Goodbye. This. Well. What was it called? I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna just repurpose this for as an output instead of set. This is going to be get. I'm actually going to just take you and just do all of this. So instead of this get rotation, there's going to be get forward vector. I mean, just in case, I'll get rotation too. So I'll get rotation. Okay. So now this can be a pure. Now it's pure. And we just do this. Well, do we even need it then? Hold on. Just start forward vector. We don't even need this then. Because we can just do that. It's looking good. Is a new project I'm working on? Yeah, new project for the past that I started about a year and a half ago. It's relatively new. You know, in the grand cosmos of the universe, it's relatively new. I don't know what this bug is that shows you the variable just multiple times, even if you only have it once. I don't know what that's all about, but doesn't matter. Ta-da! So, the problem is this. The next problem to fix, okay? Up a little bit. So the next problem to fix is the attacking trigger. So this, if I do a print string here, making bug, fixing bugs, and adding more. Exactly. This is not really adding a bug, but this is a bug that I found out, right? Which is if I click, right, and then I dash, and I click again, dash. If I am fast, yeah, see, I hit printed hello, but it wasn't all the way there. So I don't like that because your damage is not going to be the maximum damage. Your damage will be relative to that size. So you're just can't charge up. And what's happening is, for whatever reason, because the delay, I guess, between letting go and clicking is so little, it thinks I've still been holding the button for some reason. Effectively. I don't know why.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I don't know why. We'll try to figure it out. Decrease attenuation problem? Well, we're about to test that after the ads. Which, by the way, no one has noticed. Which I don't know is good or bad. But the ads are shorter now. They're only a minute and a half instead of 2. You're in YouTube, Good Guts. Of course you don't see ads. It's because you don't support my channel, not because of that. I mean, you're here. Match. Also, I love how you say you don't support the channel. I see that subscriber badge next to your name. Yeah, let's try 0.05. And then we'll try a bigger number. It's for hate watching? Yeah, but still supporting. No, so that 0.05 changes nothing. If I said this to 2. No, then I just can't. I have to hold it for 2 seconds. Even then, it doesn't work. No, that is not. That doesn't help. So what really we need to do is a custom thing, probably. What we need to do is check the elapsed seconds. Here. Right, it says 0.2. The next question is, does it continue to print the elapsed settings, the elapsed seconds, past 2 at all? I don't think it does. Thinking I should add a redeem button, horror game for 15.1k points. It's a very specific amount of points, Gaguts. I am gonna play a horror game in October. Week of my birthday. I'll play a horror game. What kind? We'll see. It depends on what I have. Is there for pressure sensitive control, so mouse or keyboard press it really doesn't have pressure control? Yeah. 50.197 points. No. Layers of Fear was good enough. Yeah, I have that one. I mean, I might play that one. We'll see. We will see. Can chat make a horror game for me? I mean, look. If you guys make a game and you want me to play it, I'll consider playing them on stream and seeing what you guys make. The problem with that, though, is my caveat would have to be that it has to be in browser. Which is a shitty thing to request, but it would have to be playable effectively without downloading, which means Unreal is kind of out of the options. So, yeah. It'll make me one where you have to bug fix Unreal code horror. Oh, that sounds horrible. Yeah. Yeah, for browsing. You have to make it Unreal 4. No, you don't have to do it in 426. You can do 427. I don't know why Unreal 4 had a way of doing browser support, but Unreal 5 doesn't. It's sad. It's sad. What do we do? I don't know if there's any way around this. Do I just say, hey, if you're dashing and you do this, and you just time it, so I can do this and then dash. If I'm holding and then dash, I'm still holding and then let go and click again. That's how it happens. So if I'm holding near the end, dash, I'm still holding it, and then I left click now. Basically how that happens. So I know why it happens. But problem is I'm working with a freaking trigger. What I could do here's what I could do. I can set this to be like 5. It doesn't matter. But I can, instead of having this happen on trigger, I would have this happen on ongoing. Where it would check that next seconds here is greater or equal to 2. Oh. And Boolean. So we could try this. Which means it still works here. Ah. And then it would need to do set elapsed seconds to 0. That doesn't work. Why am I attacking it? What? Why? Dash is an attack reset code? I thought I was following. No, we're done with the dash. We're done with dashing. Make it so he isn't holding the button any longer. Like a new press? I don't know how to reset it. Why is that number still 2? Right, hit, still 2. And now it's reset. Even though I reset it here. Oh, because then it gets overwritten. Okay. Could I do it the other way around? Aha! Ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. Fuck. What happened? What happened? You know what? You're right. You're right. 30. Good point. Hey, Stormrun, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. There we go. So instead of using the trigger, we're now just using the other thing. Let me just double check that it all works with a controller still. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Why can I no longer turn with a controller? I think it's... Oh, you know what it is? Well, first of all, let's clean this up. Let's clean this up a little bit. It's not gonna be great, but it'll be better. You have separate code for not keyboard. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check that. So what I think is happening is also I'm going to do this same thing on probably on the controller. Copy this to here. Oh, hold on. Attack ranged. Attack controller. Was this not supposed to have the... Oh, it's right here. One moment. One moment here. This goes away. Okay. Should I ask yesterday if ZXCV are okay for tax keys? Like abilities? I mean, you can just rebind into whatever you want. You do whatever you like. Most people use, QWERTY, basically. But it depends on the game. Depends on your other controls. Yeah. It all depends on your other controls. Here, I believe I need to remove ready attack. Okay, good job. It's not working at all now. Good job, me. What did I do? Oh. That we don't actually want. We don't actually want that. That's only for the keyboard one. The bottom of your widget, I sent you the main attack, 3 abilities, and the transform button. They are ZX, CV, keys you preset. You know how you would let them keybind your blueprints? Don't worry about the rebinding right now. Even I haven't set that up. Just playtest it. Try using those keys. Is it comfortable for you? That what I think doesn't matter. Is it if you play your game right now using ZXCV, do you find that comfortable? That's it. If the answer is no, change it. And if the answer is yes, you're fine. It helps when I plug things in as well. You know what? Why don't I plug things in? Oh. Well, this is because dashing is right now free and broken because of that. let's give it a cost and everything. Also, should it not have a cooldown? What's going on? That is not working. That is very much not working. Working with the keyboard. I pressed dash, it didn't do anything. Press it again. Don't make a game you like. It might be good. Make it for the masses to like, so no one likes it. What is going on there? What was that weird dash? And why can't I dash the first time I press the button? You know what it is? I know what it is. I know what it is. It's because we're using this, which takes this value. Instead, what we need to do is vector 2D structure. Input. Vector 2D. I think it's just this. Direction. It's because I'm moving the rotation on the controller mid-dash, which changes the forward vector. So instead, what we need to do is take you, and then here on dash start, we will take this, and then this is going to be dash direction. And that will go inside of, thank you, you. Back button being the escape key, but I don't think that works in Unreal Editor. It does. It does. It depends how it's set up. It depends how it's set up. If I come here and I press escape, I'm still in the game. If I go in here, I press escape, I go back. Press escape again, I'm still in the editor. Escape, now it's escaped. Depends how you set it up. But you can always do a standalone game to test. So why did I dash that way? That was not where I was facing. That is not where I'm facing. Okay. Here, this should be a select based on whether or not I'm using a controller. Get player controller. If it is a mouse and keyboard, then we do this. Otherwise, I believe it's this one. No. No. Leave this alone. Better. Here. Select based off if it's mouse and keyboard. If it is, then it's going to use this. If it's not, then it needs to use this. So, yes. Yes. Why the... So for the first time I tried to... If I attack and try dash... Well, it worked this time. It wasn't dashing the first time I pressed dash. And why is it disappearing there? It's because I'm still holding. Unlike on a keyboard and mouse, I'm still holding the entire time. This would be a good place to call up the controller versus keyboard pictures? Name pictures. Why would I put pictures somewhere? Push down map. I don't have any pictures on screen, so I don't think I need to be adding anything on screen. It was in my debug list. There's a lot of things in the debug list that are either outdated or changed, or I don't. If you're talking about my spreadsheet, this, I mean, yeah, there might be something here about it, but I changed this. This is like a don't forget list. This is not a this is definitely happening list. I don't want anything. I don't want keyboard controls in the HUD. It was never something I wanted. One of the first thing in UI. Starting when doors unlock. See, this is like outdated. This I don't even have doors anymore. Timers for rolling power-ups. That's done. Controller support for card menus. Show controller keyboard control icons. But this does not mean in the game. This is just in the in the HUD. If I show a button, then I will show I want a swap to which one it is. But if I don't show a button, then I'm not gonna obviously put a button where it doesn't exist already. This is just to like change things. So like when I have like a back button, maybe it'll show like the icon, but this is like a to-do for like way down the line. Just like, for example, I have freaking Twitch integration here. I'm not touching that with anytime soon. That's just, yeah. Twitch integration. I'd love to add that to the game at some point, but I have no plans of adding that anytime soon. So. I say button weird? It's a button. I say the American way. Carefree. Where's the ice? You're losing me, man. What is what ice? I'm so lost. You drinking water? That's who said I'm drinking water. Oh, sparkling ice. That ice. This isn't water. Who said this was water? This is good old-fashioned olive oil. Just a normal person. I'm watching a little bit of Doug. I pick some stuff up. I gotta learn from the best. He seems to be doing well, so I imagine, some good olive oil. Right as rain. It'll make you greasy? No, that's if you pour it on you. Now, I pour it in me. That's different. I don't care if the insides are greasy. I don't see those. Okay. Why does it disappear? The poos just slide out. Good. I don't want to be constipated. That seems like a win for me. What would have to happen is it doesn't go here. No, sorry. It doesn't go here, probably because it never got reset. So what I really need to do is this does reset laser attack. This does the reset. Huh. So then why does it sometimes disappear like that? Like that. Why did it disappear? Thinking. So that's irrelevant. So that's not what's causing it. Okay. I turn them on there. I turn them off there. On dash start, I turn them off. That is correct. On dash, why do I turn them off on dash end? It should have just been off this entire time. Oh, and attack animation ends. Not dash animation. So yeah, that's correct. So what's the problem? Why does it sometimes disappear? And do I care enough to fix it right now? What if I did that? That help or hurt? What? Hurt. The answer is hurt. Do not do that. This needs to happen. If I try that, it needs to happen not here. It needs to happen here. Okay. Good. It hasn't once failed me. Now, there is a weird thing going on that if I attack, if the first thing I do is attack before I do anything, then it stops me from dashing until I press A again. So if I do this and I dash this, I don't know. Either way, it should be fine because you'll obviously need to go into the map. You won't be attacking here anyway. So, you know, it seems like we're good. But I can no longer do the hold thing with a keyboard and mouse. So if this is a gamepad, we'll do this. Otherwise, we won't. Try the other input. What do you mean? The keyboard and mouse? Just did. But I'm assuming I read that too late. Am I dashing slower? No. Dash speed should be unaffected. Yeah, seems like it's working. I had to press A again, which I did not like. The first one I had to press A again, but it seems like it's working. It seems like for now, at least, it's good enough. Get rid of this stupid arrow. By the way, on a player, there's this arrow, and you cannot have this be visible. Like, it has no controls. Why? Why can't I make this arrow visible in editor? Why does it have zero controls? Epic. Please. Okay. Dash canceling stuff, yes, fixed, done. Okay. Next. Feedback when a player gets hit. So what you're asking is for the player to get stunned for a moment, so you know that he got a hit. Okay. Okay, okay. What we need to go to is here. Stun check. And we just do an OR here. Um, Player always gets stunned for like a moment. Or add red blink damage to player without a stun at him. Ooh, hold on. I'm not continuing to dash. God damn it, we're not done with the dash. Let me see the stun thing real quick. We gotta fix that. Yeah. Well, that doesn't work either. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work either way. Which makes sense because this is designed for the ability, and if the ability's not set up, then yeah, it's not gonna do anything. Okay, let's go back to the dash. So when I'm holding WASD and then I press dash and I'm no longer moving because I have reset it. But why? But if I do it here, I'm continuing to move. So, but why? It shouldn't be doing this. Is it because of this? Yes. We're not done with it. We're not done with it. Fucking piece of shit. Oh, yeah. So if I am moving now, if I am moving, okay. No. I know how to fix this. Check if we have the ready attack. If we do, Well, no, this won't fit. I don't think this will fix the problem. Okay, that works. That works. That works. That works. Okay, no, that fixes it. Okay. Breathe a sigh of relief. It's fine. Okay. One more time. It is done. Never went over what all your nodes are, so you have no idea what you're working on? Right now, I'm working on feedback from the player who gets hit. It's impossible for me to go over all my nodes. It's like going over an entire game. It's a possibility. There's no way. I can explain the general way certain things are working, but I'm not gonna be able to go like node by node and explain this. No human way. And I'll put it another way. I really wouldn't want to, even if there was a way. That sounds like miserable. That sounds very miserable. Okay, how do we get feedback? What's a good way of doing feedback now on the player? For the player, I should do the hit animation. It looks so silly. Hi, Cry3D, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So what we can do, still bugging. Can't see crap, it's too small and you move too fast for old eyes. Yeah, I can explain what I'm doing. If you have like wondering like what am I doing or why am I doing something, I can explain it, but I'm not gonna go node by node. I'll tell you the general thing that I'm doing. Yeah. It's just a blink rather than animation, but your stream lacks. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, but I never do, but you never ask. I'm not going to just stop what I'm doing and explain everything, right? But if you have a question like, hey, how do you have like your attack set up? I'll go over the general thing for attack. Should we talk out loud as you go? That's going to slow me down substantially. I don't want to. I talk enough. I don't want to talk about every single node, dear God. I should shut up more. What we need to do is let's see. Right now I'm checking how the stun is all set up because I don't recall something specific about it. protection. This is the health damage. Elites, modify health. No. Lifesteal, knockback. It's not dots on any of this. And it's not stunproof, then effect buildup. But hold on a second. No. No. There's a... Is on stun not anywhere? No, it is being used. But where is it plugged in? What? Oh, I guess I'm probably doing... I probably just put it in the wrong place. It's fine. Should be like, I'm here looking for this. I don't know what I'm looking for half the time. Don't know what you're looking at. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm trying to see, like, I'm trying to remember, like, hey, how did I have this set up? Where's the one thing? I'm like, oh, right, no, it's not that. It's something else. That's like, I'm going through 20. If I said it out loud, it would be just like, I would go crazy. I can't. Sorry. So again, if you want me to explain, like, I could pause what I'm doing and be like, yeah, this is how this is set up, and explain it, but I can't constantly talk and do, like, nonstop. Sorry. Just let me know what you want explained. Like, there's no an overall breakup of it. Why does the there's a, is it transition? What's it called? Get anim instance. Let's go with this. Jump to node. That's what I'm looking for. That's the only jump to node. Chunks and what they do. This is my attack combo area. This is where I take floor damage. This is where I increase the attack combo. This is where damage when I execute an attack. This is the melee section and range section. It's all my utility stuff. It's like when I land on the ground, when I need to do a jump, when I need to swap my sprite to a non-character. Basically, we'll swap my character to a non-character on death. Some gravity ability stuff here. I don't just because I need a blueprint interface, it'd be easier to put it here. I have some power-ups here. Just because it requires an interface, so it's easier to put here. Yeah, most of it is just commented to what it is. When I'm damaged, it does this area. But all this is just the I mean, it's just, what does it say, right? That's why I commented with the names. Yeah, I guess if you're not on like full screen, you probably won't see them, though. So that makes sense. Okay, I need to what we could do is... if I'm not dead... and this is... I mean, do I do it in either case? Maybe I do the tint thing. But I like the idea of actually like, feeling that it stopped you. So what I would need to do is go to... where's the boss we just did? Let's grab it from you. It was explain notes. Correct. So we need to do you. Let's copy this.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I'll probably try override, instead of doing all this, I'll probably override let's take damage to just include getting the hit animation. No, I shouldn't override it. That'll be bad. I'll put it here and work with this. Not the ads. I know. They're like bees. Not the bees. What was that horrible? I don't know about horrible. There was the movie with the what's the guy's name? What? No, what's it called? It's the guy from National Treasure. Forgot his name. Nick Cage. There's a movie with him, I believe. And he, I think, dies by bees or something. Hey, Cyberpunk, somebody, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I remember I saw that with some friends that wanted to see it, and I came out of that movie theater and be like, I'm neither happy nor sad. It seemed like a big waste of my time. John Goodman? No, it was Nick Cage. That was Nick Cage. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Nick Cage, not the Beast, yeah. The Wicker Man, that was it. He gets bees poured on top of him because that makes sense. That makes sense. If it is the player, then don't they fly? Exactly why I'm saying, yeah, that makes sense. Because it doesn't make sense. Exactly. Bees fly. Like, some of them will go, but even then, like, the whole movie was, I don't know. Why don't I get... Why doesn't this trigger? Or does it trigger and just doesn't play an animation? It does. I just need to... add a gameplay tag. Stunt. You know what? Let's make an event out of this that I can just reuse in other places as well. Utility custom event. Get stunned, I guess. Sure, good enough. Paste. Why does it always have this problem? It was able to cut it, but it's not able to paste on spacing it here. Copy. Thank you. Good job, Unreal. Just always the best. Add a game that plays stunned. Stop animation overrides. Jump to node. And then delay. Stun duration, and we'll make it 0.5. And then remove tag, stunt. Sometimes you wish you were making a smaller project than what you're currently working on, but nothing's stopping you from working on a smaller project now. You're student wanting to learn Unreal Engine multiplayer? Nothing's stopping you from going single player, or just having a smaller multiplayer game. Absolutely nothing is stopping you from, yeah, stopping. Nothing's stopping you from stopping. How do they all miss? There we go. Look at that. So yeah, now I get a little stunned. If I get a hit, it's only half a second. But it feels good. I like that. I like that. Trying to make a real-time strategy game? That's not a small game. That is your that is not a small game. Like, that is bigger than what I'm doing, I think. When you're a year in, hard to just start a new project. You could rework your project to be smaller, though. Like, instead of doing real-time strategy, make it figure out how do you reuse the units and the AI to not be real-time strategy, and then you can reuse a ton of stuff. And just make it like a smaller scope. Done. Just have to push forward, I suppose. I just literally said down and rework it. Like, no, I carry on. This is my duty. I must not break. What about for a cookie? Would you break for a cookie? Search bar for power up doesn't reset by itself. You need to search blank for get all the results. Oh, hold on. Turn that off. Right, we never fixed this. Gotta fix that. Okay. Yeah, we gotta fix this, and we gotta fix this. Noted. No, links don't work in any of the stream chats. Sorry. No links, so that way, you know, bots and ne'er-do-wells don't come in and just post something and someone accidentally clicks something that's malicious. So links are disabled. This guy here was saying he never has those moments. Positive? Is he positive? I think I missed something. Something tells me I missed something. Such is me. Such is me. Let's load up the deck builder. You. No, I said the. Is it here? It's a scale box. Scale to fit X. Why am I? No. Hold on a second. Why am I? So the reason I'm doing this is so this gets filled in, right? But how do I specify a minimum? If I say none, hold on. Do I even need it? I see. So if I, you know what? This is actually better. Because this makes it so there's always 2 rows. I have more space on the sides, which is, I think, the better version. Otherwise, if I have a really wide monitor, we have run into issues. Yeah, we just remove the scale box. So screw the scale box. And when I do speed, I only get the 1, as I would. So if I do crit, right? This is fine. That's fine. Okay. But on close, we need to have the search reset. So call text updated. Okay. So here on text updated, oh, what we can do, you know what we can do is on construct. Here. We are going to just do this. We're going to set it to be nothing and call text updated on construct. Crit. Escape. Why is this still here? Because... yeah, let's do order of operations here. This needs to be down here. Or we can do it here. We need to then also search bar, set text. Is this one? Is it roguelike? Yep. Was this weekend? If you mean for the video, I'm showing how to make it so all the points in a radius face towards something. So if you want to create something like a room with a bunch of creepy dolls, where all the dolls will just look at the doorway, then I show how do you make all your stuff look at it. Look at a single thing. Big tentacles. There we go. Cleared search. Ta-da! Why is the problem here? What is this? What? Why is this a problem, Olsen? Card collection. What? What? How is it? Why is this being a bot? I set the game mode reference here. But I guess I'm trying to sort it before that happens in this case. So what we can do instead is not have this. And here. Set game mode reference. One of these. Pass it all the way through. Can all the tentacles follow your movement as you walk through the room? The tentacles in your kitchen do it to you? You got interesting stuff in your kitchen. Let's see if this fixes it. Yeah, let's see if this fixes the problem. No. No, it doesn't. What? Okay, what we can do is, instead of that, here, it does the card sorting, sort collection. So it's complaining because I do sort collection here. What we can do is convert this to validate get. If for some reason it is not valid at this point in time, set it to be valid, please. I don't know why it wouldn't be valid, because it's on creation, it should be valid. Where else would you keep them? I mean, that is a good point. I mean, I feel like maybe the kitchen's not the best place. Also, Journey is not very good at Oh, I think I misspelled it. Hold on. Maybe I'll do better if I type it incorrect. Also, just because I can. Is it? Ask some kitties. Kitties! I hear Skronek's kitchen. I don't know why he's hiding behind the trash can, but you know, it's his kitchen, so. How am I? Oh, it's having the problem in all of this. Okay. Okay, I guess that makes sense. That you would have it in all of the problems now. Let's just copy this. Oh, hold on, no. Get the game mode reference back. We still need this. Like that. Although I guess this still works. You'll still get it. Yeah, this will still get it. What is the stupid crown thing in YouTube chat? Makes you feel like an airplane. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. That just shows that you are the top fan. If you click on the top fans at the top right of the chat, you'll see yourself at number 1 at the current moment. You're this stream's top fan. Congratulations. That comes with nothing. Yep, sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. It comes with absolutely nothing. Here. Just copy it again. Oh, get game mode. Not game mode reference. There we go. And then set. So I guess I changed the capitalization or the spacing on this one, and it cares. There you go. Do one of these. And if it's valid, we just continue on. Yeah, that should fix that problem. Sounds about right. Thanks, YouTube. Yeah. It is thanks to YouTube that this is a thing. Okay, one last place. What? Hold on, wait. Access none trying to read property. Get child at? Excuse me? Oh, this is a problem. Could I just get around this by... How do we get around this problem? You know what? We could probably get around this problem from the very beginning if I just added probably a delay until next tick. I bet this would have solved all our problems without any of the extra stuff.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hey, look, no problems. Hey, Ricardo. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. And I bet if I removed this... and just had it ignore this whole section now, it probably wouldn't give me an error anyway. Yeah, no errors. Yeah, so all that was pointless. Should have just added a single tick of delay. Good job, me. I'll pre-remove the stuff afterwards, I guess. Good job, me. I always... So great. So great. How do I do it every time? Game's going well. Game's going well. You should at least let me post links then, you know, for fan club. Yeah, that sounds convincing. You'll never expect a thing. I mean, you can post links in the live stream. You'll see them link. You'll see the links. No one else will, but you will. I mean, it gets you something, right? But it's not nothing. Okay. Search works. Leave, come back. No, search is cleared. No errors. Speed. I can also go here and reset. Yeah. Very nice. We got it working. Search bar doesn't reset itself. Done. It's kind of ironic that I'm doing this all now, because, you know, Gaguts gave me this like a while back, like over a month ago, and and I want to finish like the boss before I did this stuff. Just because I want to get the power-ups in, and right, first fix the power-ups, then order of operations. And now that I'm doing this, the ironic thing is he's not here because he got a new job, and so he now needs to go to sleep earlier. He doesn't even get to see me fixing all the notes he provided. He's my real #1 fan? Debatable. As far as I can see right now, you're my #1 fan. You know? It says #1 next to your name. He's not even in the top 3. I'm just saying. Really hard to use hold attack while either make faster change. Yeah, okay, we fixed the hold attack. It's now faster, so that's gonna help. Having more types of attack, normal attack for the melee, having a combo attack with at least 3 attacks would be more dynamic. I'll leave that as a to-do. And I'll just put it as a multi hit combo. All right, no, it's not multi-hit combo. It's multi-attack combo. Anims. That's for later. But okay, we did everything. Again, this one's, I don't have the animations right now. He mentioned it like, hey, that's probably not one you can do because I'm limited on my animations. But that's some good bug fixing and some good general stuff. Okay. So, why are we framing? There we go. So, the next thing that I want to work on is very exciting to me. And that is the thing that I was gushing over, called Easy Game UI. I was showing this off a little bit a few days ago. You're so fickle? Define fickle. Changing frequently? Yeah, well, that's how you don't get burnt out. That's how you have fun. I'm making the game I'm making the entire game. I get to just jump around and have fun with whatever I want. It's great. That's why I enjoy game dev. Oh, but I'm not fickle because it's especially in regards to one's loyalties, interests, or affection. I have no loyalties. None. Interests? I mean, game dev is just my big interest. Affection? I don't have any affection. So I'm not fickle. Did I see the new Unreal Humble Bundle? No. Is there something special? Anything special? Usually the Unreal stuff is not very interesting. Where's the Unreal one? Game dev one? I've never seen a pack here that I've ever wanted. Ever. This one, maybe? No, this has unreal stuff. I don't care about asset packs, so... Morbid Motions. Okay, I got an animation pack. Acid packs, swim animations, guitars animations will never be used. Acid packs. Mesh to icon creator. I can take a render of an item. Thank you. What is this? Like, most of this is just asset packs. I don't care about asset packs. Like, you can't use all of these together. And obviously, if I'm making a game, I want things in a certain style or a certain look. And so just getting a bunch of packs is like, why am I paying for them? It'd be a waste of money, right? At least for me. I don't know. The effects stuff could be good depending on what you're doing. This Warzone effect stuff. Yeah, nothing super exciting. Oh, great. Thanks. This is just gonna open the same thing again, huh? Where's the one that I was like, I didn't know what it was? Ultimate level art tool / plugin. Fab. Ultimate level art. Also, the prices are okay. It seems like the prices they're showing are the professional ones. And also, if I get them here, are they tied to my account? I've never gone anything, so I don't know. I would hope they are tied to my account. Not my Humble Bundle account. I mean, like my Epic account, so I can update them. I'm assuming they are, but is there a video? Yeah, it's just a bunch of asset packs, basically. On Cosmos or whatever. No, yeah. If I get this and this doesn't get connected to my Epic account where I can just, you know, have them as packs, you know, or down here, then that's a deal breaker immediately. Because that means I can't just update it. Whatever it is. So, yeah. But this right here is what I'm excited for. That's what we're going to be working on next. Now let me do standalone game. Oh, not demo level. I'm meant to open not demo level, although I could show this as well. This has a pause menu, has a photo mode, you know, save game, load game. I didn't mean to open this level. I meant to open this level. Because this right here is what I'm excited about, which is this. This menu. We're getting ourselves a main menu. Oh, not a main menu, but like an options menu. I mean, also probably a main menu. Like a nice looking one. So, I'm excited. Like, it's a credit screen. It's all, you know, has like it has speed up functionality. Lara had a menu, right? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Did it look that good, though? Did it look that good? With that many functionality? That much functionality? That's the real question. So what I want to do is, because this also comes with fantastic documentation. It looked free. Lyra is free. Yeah. So I already got through everything and make sure it all works properly. But to be clear here, right? This doesn't just have all the options and graphics. It also has language support. It also has keybind support. It also has audio. It has all this stuff. Everything. It's so good. And it was 45% off, which was insane. So there we go. This pack features a global config and styling system to easily configure all functional and visual settings from the pack. You'll be referring to these systems many times across documentation, so please check out the following details to understand how they work and how to use them. Local config and global styling. To change and use config, go to the easygaming.core/global config folder. Let's go. Go there. Core. Global config folder. You'll find the DA. Why is it DA? I already have a Dungeon Architect. Why is this DA? This is a data asset. That's why it's DA. Never mind. So, let's see. Yeah. Oh, wait. All the stuff other than axis flipping for? You know, what? What is axis flipping? I've never heard of axis flipping. So I recommend you create a new config data asset or duplicate the demo one. Set up your own config. Check out the following instructions for how to do that. How to create a new... Yeah, sure. Right-click anywhere, data assets. And then... Okay, let's go ahead and duplicate this. This is going to be our... what are we calling this? Easy UI global config. Hold on a second. Why? Hold on. It acid. Global configs. Yes, this is what I was expecting to open. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll use this. Okay. I'm gonna move this to a new folder. Custom settings. Or custom setup, I guess. There we go. When you push up to go down in a flight sim? Oh. No, we're not weird here. Left is left, right is right, up is up, and down is down. We don't do this weird down is up is down. Next you'll be telling me you want right is left and left is right. I mean, I could just flip the image. If I flip the image vertically, would that work? Then up would be down. Right? And up would be down. Down would be up. If I just flip it vertically, right? I think that's an easier solution than rebinding that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Or just flip the entire image rendering. How to change which is used by the system. Go to easygamingui/core/utilities and open the blueprint. This. Okay. Core utilities. Easy function utilities. And then in the function list, search for get config data asset. Found it. And here we probably need to plug it in. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, here's the one demo config. Oh, I was okay. Global no, we'll use this. I want to use the global one, and then we can customize from there. It'll make it easier. Damn, swapped out. I'm so good, I follow directions. You gotta read, they don't have a video, 1 out of 5. The documentation on this is really good. I will say, the documentation on this seems really good. So I don't mind. Like with pictures. This is the big one for me. If it doesn't have pictures, it's hard, but it has pictures. Even like it says, hey, you have to find this, and it shows you where to find it. It's right there. You didn't want to search. Open the data asset that you want to use for your config. Once open, you'll be presented with many options to control the various settings in the pack. They're split in several sections, and you'll detail just below. Note, all these settings might not be relevant as of right now, since they may require additional setup that will be described in the following sections of the documentations. And look at that. Look at every single section explained. Oh, this is so... Oh, I love it. So good. So good. Like, you don't, like, I cannot write documentation, and I'm terrible about reading documentation, but I can actually follow this documentation, which is, like, just saying a lot. Because I can't follow almost any documentation. If it's me proof, it's good. It's good. Global styling data that is applied to all widgets. So hold on. Let's open this. So we have this global styling data. Oh my goodness, we can even customize all this. Accent color. Oh, we'll need to customize so much of this. Good luck with your testing. We'll see when I do it. Probably this weekend. When I have time. Add input mapping context on level load. Should the system automatically add the gameplay input mapping context to the player controller? If false, those have to be added manually. Can be useful to disable if you already handle the addition of input mapping context inside the player controller or character. So we want this off because we're already handling it. Cool. This is cool. So we can add input mapping context right through this on load. You gotta move me to Zimbabwe? It'll probably be cheaper. Probably a financially good suggestion. Honestly, like, there's worse places. Probably, you know, my money would probably go further there. I don't know how much it is, but I'm guessing they'll go further. All the input mapping contexts that are always active during gameplay, either added by the system or manually based on the value of the previous settings, and need to be removed by the UI system when needed to avoid input conflicts. The integer value corresponding to the priority IMC when added, either begin play or being removed by the system. You know what we could do? I could put in I could have this add my default action stuff for me. It's just there's no reason to, but I could. Yeah, there's no reason to though. There are bugs. I got bugs in my game. It's fine. I'm used to it. You know, we'll squash a few. We'll make a few more. Such is the life of a game dev. Should the current game version be displayed in menus such as the pause menu and main menu? This can be set to true even if save file versioning is disabled. Current game version. 0.0.0.0.0.1. Is that good enough for a version? And we'll increase one. How do I do versioning? I mean, I guess versioning, it doesn't even need to be like a name. I could just put in, you know, this would be the what? The version of October 25. Game audio classes, my goodness. We're gonna have audio. Current version of the game can be used to display on UI or for save file versioning. So if we have this already, right? And I play October 20. Oh, you guys, literally, I'm blocking the one little corner. October 25. I guess I shouldn't do the asterisk. I just do October. I could do pre-alpha. This looks pretty good. Major change equals new number. Small change point something number. Small change point something. What? Major change as a new number. Well, you have to do a new number no matter what, don't you? Just no matter where the number goes. The way my versions have been so far is just been, this is the month, year version. Good enough. It's your game. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, I like the way you think, Achilles. Welcome in. How's it going? If you're doing well. I can do it the way I want. What do I want? I don't really know. I don't know what I want. What I want, what I really, really want. For now, this is fine. Can be used to display on UIs or for save file versioning. Great.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
What's up, Skronik? Audio class used by the game to group different sounds. The classes defined in here will be controlled by the options menu for their volume based on the respective key master. Yeah. If you don't have these respective audio classes, you can use the classes provided by the pack listed in the demo, which I will. More details on the setup of audio classes are given in the section dedicated to the options menu, and we will go there. Yeah. Later, eventually. Screenshots capture method. Define which method should be used to capture screenshots, photo mode, and save game thumbnails. In 5.5 only, the render target method is required for shipping builds, as the high resolution screenshot capture currently has a bug in engine preventing it from working properly. We'll look into that after. This pack has everything. Got so much stuff. I love it. So, screenshot capture method. High resolution screenshot capture versus render target. No, we're using high resolution screenshot capture. We're going high res, high fidelity, the cream of the crop. What is the cream of the crop? Like, in a literal sense, what is the cream of the crop? You try AI mode. Go away. You've asked me this 3 times now. Jesus Christ, Google. It just gave me the meaning of the saying. Yeah, that's the saying. Yeah, the cream of the crop is the best of the best. Yeah. But I'm like, if you had a crop, where is its cream? On a literal sense, that's what I want to know. Where is the cream of the crop? I would love to know. For no nefarious reasons. by the way. No nefarious reasons. Don't worry. There's the cream from the milk that collects at the top of your corn. Oh my. You have the cream in their stems. It's been a while since you did biology. I don't... The study of plants is not biology, right? It's something else? Botany. Can't believe I forgot botany. Yeah, botany. Yeah. Botany. I'm not a botanist. When I first moved into this apartment, I was like, I should buy some like plants, like just a few to put around. It'd be nice. I never did. And I think it's a good thing that I never did, because I am too lazy to keep up watering them. I know myself. They would have died. So it's a good thing I didn't buy it. I also want 2 cats. And I'm too lazy, but cats are a little bit easier to take care of in the sense of you don't forget about the cats. It's easy to forget about a plant that you don't interact with. Cats you will interact with, or you should at least. Plant husbandry. Said was the part between the nostrils? Yeah. Okay, options menu. List of mapping contexts that contain the inputs that should be rebindable by the player in the options menu. More details on how to set up the input mappings contexts are given in the section dedicated to the options menu. The text will be used as the category name if grouping by mapping context. See variable below. So we could do action. And then I can say attack. Attack range. This, let's say, call this attack. Range. Just for testing. Options. Oh, but it's not configured correctly, so right. Okay, let's put it back to where it was. We'll deal with that when we get to it. Okay. Go by mapping context, go by input category. We'll touch it when we get to it. Okay. You not think you were learning how plants reproduce while you join the stream today, but here we are. Jason Statham is the cream of the crop. I mean, probably in some cases. I'll be honest, the name rings a bell, but I do not remember who that is. I'm so bad with names. Who is he? Jason Statham. Oh, the guy that I used to like, and then I gave up on after a single movie. I loved the Transporter. Like the Transporter movies, I loved them. And then randomly, there was a movie called like Transporter 1, 2, 3. I think I saw all 3 of them. There was a movie called Crank or Crank 2. And it was so bad. And I think it was intentionally bad. But it was so bad that I was like, I never watched another thing with him again. But the transporter ones were great. That's why I forgot his name. You remember his character's name from the transporter? Please. I didn't remember his name. No, there's no way. No. I'm terrible with names. Like, when I had a new job, it will take me like a few weeks usually to remember people's names. I'm bad at names. And that's with like, it's faster if I'm constantly like looking at the name and looking at the person and then talking with them and then again looking at the name, looking at the person, right? Like then it was like, okay, it gets better. But I'm so bad with names. Names and dates. I was not good at history. It doesn't. Yeah. He was an action star and lost in a bar fight. I don't remember the movies anymore. He charged his car to keep going. Yeah, but the premise of it was... I think I saw Crank 2. I don't think it was the first one. But it was just... it was bad. Hide background for graphics options. Should the background be hidden while in the graphics options tab? Enabling this will allow the player to see the world rendered in the background of the menu while making changes. I like this, seeing that. When Cranky fell from like 10 stories, landing in his street, he fibbed. I think that's where it starts of Crank 2. I don't... Like, the ending of Crank 2 is just him being on fire and doing a giant middle finger to the camera. Well, I said, I'm like, okay. Fuck you too. Never watch another thing of his again. That was it. I know it wasn't him, like literally him doing it. Like that was like he's playing a role, you know, right? It's like his movie. He chose to like do everything, but it was like, oh, as a kid, someone that I thought was badass doing that, just, it ruined it. Enable VSync input lag mitigation. When enabled, the game will try to minimize the input lag that VSync might cause by capturing the frame rate below the VSync threshold. Results may vary based on monitor configuration. Will only be active when the player enables VSync. It's off by default. Oh my god, it actually tells me all of that in here. Yeah, we'll leave it off. Do I watch anime? Oh, absolutely. I watch anime and I play games. That's all I do. Anime and games. And YouTube. You know, I like at a certain point I guess you just be saying I watch like YouTube as my things that I do. Because I technically watch more YouTube than I do play games or watch anime. So at a certain point, I really should be saying, I watch YouTube. Now, I tell you, watch YouTube all during work. Like, I have it just on the side monitor. So it's not fair because I have less time after work compared to during, technically, but... Third day in a row, anime talk week? Yeah. You could argue anime does some crazy shit and it's pretty epic still. And then the problem was my expectation was an epic movie, Achilles, for that. I didn't go into Crank expecting what I got. I went to Crank saying just the synopsis and then knowing the person who was acting in it was the one from Transporter. So his roles have been badass. And the premise was pretty cool. So it was just like my expectations ruined. So that was why. It wasn't that, oh, if I knew what I was going to get into, I'm sure I would have been like, yeah, let's just not watch it. It's not for me or something. You know, that would have been fine. But yeah. Include anti-aliasing quality in preset. If true, the anti-aliasing quality setting will be controlled by the graphics preset settings. By the graphics preset. Yes. Graphics preset to apply on first game launch. If you wish to force graphic preset on first game launch, set this value to anything other than -1. Non/engine default. 0 low, medium, 2's high, 3's ultra. Usually engine will default to ultra preset. Changing this might be useful to ensure a good experience all hardware. I will change this, I think, to then does it say? It says, look, that's so good. 0 is low, 1 is, I'll change it to medium by default. External upscaling plugin. Oh my god, it'll support all of the stuff potentially. I hope he tells us how to set that up. These two flags determine which of the upscaling technologies should be visible inside the options menu. They won't do anything by default since a setup process is required to install and prepare the plugins. More details about this are given in the section dedicated to the options menu. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Genuinely so excited to be configuring all, setting all this up. We're gonna do so much optioning tomorrow. So much optioning. That's what I'm calling it, optioning. Kind of like M. Night Shyamalan version of Avatar, The Last Airbender. I've never seen it. I've heard it was terrible. I've only ever seen the regular Avatar, The Last Airbender. I've never even seen the anime afterwards, the one with the girl whose name I don't remember. When he's older, because they, created that one, and I just didn't care. Hey Matthew, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Korra. Yeah, I never saw it. When an anime has a really satisfying ending and it keeps going, I don't care to watch more. Like, for example, Food Wars. I never watched the last season because the season right before that I thought was a really good ending. And I didn't want to watch the last season that came out because I was like, I can't imagine a better ending. It seems like they ended it. Why are you continuing it? For the money? Well, I don't care. I don't have Netflix, Achilles. I like satisfying endings. I also do not like sad endings. Like, I like satisfying, but like satisfying in a positive way. I don't like sad endings in games ever. Like Final Fantasy 16, without spoiling the ending at all, it was a sad ending. There was not a happy ending. One of the worst endings in my book is Cyberpunk 2077. That's one of the worst endings in that in the happy department. And then if you were thinking, oh, the DLC will make it better. No, the DLC is where they said, oh, hold my beer. We're going to make it so much worse. And that will be your DLC ending. You wanted happy? No, you're getting so much worse. You thought I was doing the sign language? It reminded me, but I was muted somehow. Might have hit the M key or something. You can have a happy ending and a good game? Of course you can. Of course you can. What am I going to do to make this a happy ending? Do I make the joke? Do I make the joke? We'll end it at an Asian spa. I made the joke. Then you'll get your happy ending. Anyway, tomorrow we're going full menu. Full menu, boys. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Well, the game's not over. Game's not over, Skronek. I'm genuinely excited to be going through this entire menu and creating it and sending it up. So, big boss drummer in the spa and saying "good game." Oh, that'd be so good. If I could, everyone in the big hot tub, all the characters like in a hot tub, that'd be hilarious. That'd actually be so good. Just chilling at the end, credits scrolling. I think that'd be hilarious. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you had fun. Menu time tomorrow. Menu options, controls, rebinding. Might get to who knows what order the things go. I'm excited, genuinely. So, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. Get some sleep, get some rest, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, all. Bye-bye.